Very good evening, all of you. So, at the final conclusion session today, at last our session, the people are continuing to Teja and Surya. Great. A very good evening, both of you. So, Rahul is also entered now. So, we'll give you some time. Yeah. The communicate in a great way, like I hope who are attending from beginning to this level, core Python, you are learned very perfectly. I think so. If any one of core topics like a loop statement, you may choose and you can call it as statements, variable declaration and writing and strings, formatting strings and string variables, built-in functions which are having ready-madely, which are already available built-in functions we have discussed very clearly. And loop statements, control flow statements, like a decision making statements, if else, for loop, while loop, preparing with the data, and arguments and keyword arguments, list items, tuples, dictionaries, even like a turtle library, how to use and draw a simple diagrams, a basic idea we have learned from this 20 days program. I hope it is very much useful to you all. I think so. Based on your suggestions, we'll continue the sessions for the next. Accordingly, we are planning for the sessions to create a basic understanding in Python programming language. Similarly, we are also creating like web development and maybe like web design. First, we'll concentrate on web designing. Those who want to learn and start programming and making a freelancer job oriented programs. And immediately we'll try to convert these web design into dynamic programming using PHP programming languages. That way, we'll take the people. And here, like, is it helped anything to start writing coding using very core and Python basics? Like three people are there today for at our conclusion session. So is it really helped or is there any corrections to be required for these sessions? Any feedback you may give very clearly so that we can also correct ourselves. Put a text message, like what you want to share with us. Rahul is given like he understand many things. So what others view? Have you anything have you learned from these sessions? Any new things? Or share your feedback, which what you are learn and how the sessions is it understandable or anything to be modified. Like you may observe our Harisystems website is there. There we'll take around all over the world we have an students all over the world from UK, US, Canada, and Germany, Netherlands. These are all the countries we have an students who are doing MS, who are doing like MS, like graduations, like BTech graduations in IT, non-IT. All are we are supporting with IT applications only, like a coding and application development. These concepts only we are taking. Other than like math, science, English, we are not concentrating at present. Maybe required, we'll definitely will think about it. Rahul is given like good sessions, understanding many things, and what others like you want to say anything to us to improve or any like anything to making a like a free sessions to the who wants to learn very accurate sessions only we have given the content and all for all the 20 sessions. It's really awesome. Pated Teja is drop a simple message. He is able to writing code using code concepts for Python. He's understand like what are the basics. That's really great information, and he is continuously attended from the beginning to end all the sessions. So if you learn like more things like this way to extending, you will definitely very soon, like maybe 1 month or 45 days, you will get. You need to start your job trials, and you will definitely get a job. See, a simple struggle would be there, like a gap. And Surya is also saying that I have learned a lot of from this session. It's really great. At least to know the basics. Yes, we are also concentrating to like basics are very important in any programming language. We discussed this programming language basics would be help you in any programming language, not only the Python, any programming language you may take. These basics will help you in all levels. In all levels, it will help. Maybe you may think that whenever you are entering into Java or .NET or like PHP or JavaScript, anything, all the terms, all the loop statements, all the declarations, all the standardization of variable declarations using, all are same. Till basics, all are same. Maybe some topics are changed in advanced topics. Yes. We till now we didn't discuss and creating websites and applications using Python. If anyone wants to create a website or application, you need to like start begin with the Django framework or Flask framework. Any one of the framework you need to use. If it is Python, if other than Python, you can take like any template you may take, and you may prepare your coding by yourself, like making like web designing concepts very simply. You can learn it. Perfect. With this basic, yes, I'm also introducing like advanced topics only. What are they? Like with this strong practicing and understanding of all these basics, you will easily understand advanced topics very easily. Why like a function, how it is moving, how we are calling functions, and what is the variable, how it is mapped in different places. Those are very easy. By understanding these core topics are very standardization. The advanced topics of like four main pillars would be there in object-oriented programming, which are supports in Python very clearly. So here, basically, we can call it as class creation. A class using a class keyword will create a class. And see, simple example I'll tell you. In advanced topics, these all are advanced topics. Yes, advanced topics. Class and class methods, class methods, and access modifiers. Very important in your interview question also. Access modifiers. Private, public is default. Public, private, protected. And in Java and other programming languages are having like internal protected. So many keywords are there. In Python, there is a two are popular. One is public and private. Okay, another one is also there, protected, but it's not using in many examples. So once you learn like what is public and what is private, any other data like the securing, making the securing, like you will learn very easily. It's not typical and difficult to you. I hope so. So access modifiers, which are restricting your data to like a calling from class object. That's it. This is the access modifier. We donate it. It's a public variable or private variable or public method or private method. We'll define it. That's it. Okay. Like methods, we are discussing like functions we have discussed. Functions we have discussed. A class keyword using class keyword and like making an indentation position. Inside any function, if we prepare, it will be called method. It will be called method. That's it. And you know how to call functions inside the class. If you learn how to call these methods, you learn advanced topics very perfectly. That's it. There is no more key points and all. So don't confuse it like a function and methods. Both are same. Method is inside the class. That's it. And the pillars I have discussed like here, inheritance. Inheritance. Inheritance is nothing but parent what it is having these things, child how he will get will be called inheritance. Like a parent method which is having a properties in the sense parent method or parent class is written some methods like functionality, independent functions. Those properties using declaration of child class, we are inheriting all the properties, all the functionality we are inheriting using inside the child. From the child functionality, we are calling outside. This is the inheritance concept. Okay. And polymorphism. Polymorphism concept is nothing but we are reusing. We are reusing method functionality using a COMM, common name, common function name. And many forms like data would be changed. A simple keyword, data would be changed. And the function name is same. Repeatedly we'll call. That would be like a polymorphism is nothing but many forms will try to calling the same function from the class side. The functionality would be the same. Data parameters, data items would be changed. This would be called a commonization, and a generic functions will create in a form of polymorphism. And once it is done, encapsulation, it's a concept to hiding the data from others. That's it. Hiding the data from others. Others in the sense, inside the program, we call some functions, we may restrict some functionality. So using encapsulation concepts to how we are restricting the method to calling outside. It won't be permit to call anywhere. So using access modifiers will restrict the functionality of the class like methods and all by donating like a simple things. Yeah, hiding from public using private. You may call it as public and private. Like even functionality also we are not making outside. Same thing. And next one, abstraction. Abstraction is a keyword. Abstraction class will not have a like body of the class, body of the function like indentation. These all the things are not available in abstraction. So using the abstraction, like we may put like security, more security we can create by using abstraction. All right. So once it is done, very similar concept of interfaces. Interfaces. Using the interfaces means by using interfaces, we can like many methods we are preparing. We can create a common interface. A common interface. It may be like inheritance. If it is an inheritance means parent class we need to call or child class we need to call. If many of structure is there, which class we need to call, we have to think it. If you are prepared an interface and you are adding all the methods or functions inside the interface, you can call it a common interface by entering the common interface name and name of the method or name of the function. That way you can prepare a very great extending like enterprise applications. You are making from small to big, like making a little bit big application. So you need to extend the program, keep on. You need not to stop somewhere else. If the requirements and if the modules are increasing day by day, if application is going a very well position, like maybe demands, a functionality may demands you to extend the program. So that way you need to understand the concepts. That's it. Maybe whenever you are sitting in a real-time project, maybe you may implement interfaces, or maybe you may implement polymorphism or interfaces, inheritance this way. So you try this way. You can you have to apply. So once the interfaces is completed, what you need to learn? Yes, very important concept you need to learn, like errors and exceptions. Make sure to put mute for all. One who is entered late. Yeah. No issue. So yes, Siva is asking like without advanced Python, can we get job? Yes, you definitely. If there is a Python core Python requirement, definitely will get it. If you understand the core Python concepts, then you ask them the requirement. Based on the requirement only, it may demands. If core Python only the requirement, definitely you will get. Yeah. Errors while you are writing the program, yes, you will get like some errors on code execution. Anyhow, it's a very important you to understand. If errors are occurring while execution of the program, you will correct it. There is a no doubt at all. So anyone will correct without correcting of the errors. How you will publish the code? You won't. So while running the application in real time in a production server, the main server, on production server, you are getting and you are facing an errors. How you will treat such errors? How you will handle such errors? These are the input. So something 1 divided by 0, 1 divided by 0, if I return, we won't get in a proper message. It's an infinity and it will throw you an error message. So while compiling the code, you won't get. While running the code, like it's not a syntax error. It's not a syntax error. If it is there any syntax error, you will get immediately an error immediately. You will correct it. If it is not syntax error, on code execution with the data error, if you are getting, these are the challenges you have to handle. How you will handle, how you will handle such a situations using very simple like try try exception, try exception, finally, try exception, finally. This block in Python, try catch block, we call it as earlier programming languages. So try exception, finally block. Wise if you are preparing your code, even runtime, if you unknown errors, if any occurred while running of the program, this block will catch the errors. This block will catch the errors, and it will like what is the error? It will exception means it will throw to the user. Means you may prepare like custom messages to the user. If you are shown like something like some coding or some code error, if you are shown to the client or end user, he may panic. Something is happening, and which are successful websites, you may not see any such error messages. You may see that try after some time. You are getting something is wrong. You try it some time after later and contact administrator for a more support. These messages you will see. These all are custom messages. These are not coding error messages. So might be server issue. There is a more possibilities are there. Maybe network delay, maybe server down, maybe memory issues, or your system where the system like a client is sitting and entering the application form. Maybe his network delay. So many permutations and combinations would be there. You are sitting at a central like a metro station or metro area, metro city, and you are having like nowadays most probably 40, 100 Mbps data you are getting in your mobile or laptop or whatever it, the connected device. In remote areas or in villages, if application they are accessing with the low signal priority areas, application may troubles there, may will not work properly. Session timeouts, connection timeouts, these things may happen. So you need to handle all the things. Where the low bandwidth is there also your application and your system works perfectly. You need to think that up to that zero level while preparing the coding and logics and performance of your application. So sometimes in such a scenario, you may throw an errors. Timeout errors also may come. In such a scenario, you need to send that user message to timeout. How you will send? Try, exception, finally block. Using this format of codification of your program coding, definitely you will handle the errors while you implementing in such a blocks. It's not big deal to putting try. You need to write all the requirements of your code. Exception, if any on the try block, if any code is malfunctioned or errors while happening something, exception is handle and catch it, and it will throw a proper message to the user. And finally, it will go to the final block and it will continue the execution. So this is the real-time scenario how the program is going to be running and executing. Once these are the very essential and important topics in advanced. All you have to learn very clearly. And modules and package indexes are also there in Python. Modules, packages, these are also there in Python. So you have to very clearly learn these advanced topics. If you understood how these are the things are perfectly working, then immediately you may jump to any one of the frameworks which are going to be using to creating applications using HTML, HTML pages, CSS, and Bootstrap, mixing up the things to this Django application. Then you can create like making admin panel enabling. All these things are also enabled, like available in the web. Most of the Django lectures are also available in web. Maybe advanced topics are available or not. I don't know very clearly. So go through it and learn very quickly and try to apply your great career. If you may think that maybe 1 week or 2 weeks may delay to get the job, but anyhow, you'll try to get a job in IT sector as a coder or anyone, not only the coder, anything which you suits comfortable position, you may get it. Why? Because once you struggling in like a 1 2 years, only 1 to 2 years, you will get lakhs of package. You may demand it. Why? Because vast career is there in Python. Vast career is there in Python. Think about it. Think about it. Anywhere you may join with. You don't constraint as a fresher. You don't constrain the salaries. If you want, you can make it like a 1 year or 2 years bond also. You get a job very quickly. There on real world project you need to work. Don't think by sitting like I'm doing like a masters, I'm doing bachelor's degree, BTech. Don't you think that? Try to get as early. Don't waste your time by sitting and by thinking and by reading. Sit any one of the real world project. Maybe you take a copy and paste the code there. Even 2 months, 3 months, you will copy paste. Later, you will learn the things one by one very quickly. Once 6 months is completed, you will be on master. Start from the LKG student to you will be reach at 10th class at 6 months. Don't you think like 45 days course, 2 months course, if you done, yes, I learned many things, I'll join there. Don't you think that? See, these are the very basics you are learning. By doing a simple real world project, these all concepts are not enough. If you understand the concept, that would be great. And you will make the things very quickly. In real world project, there is a lot of things are required. Once you practicing a login system and creating a simple CRUD operations, then you will understand the things one by one. So a lot of efforts you need to put and try to practice at least 1 or 2 hours a day by doing practicing of coding. Don't copy paste and don't you think by saying that yes I know these lines, you need to implement the logics, how data is going to be inserting, by adding new parameters, by removing the existing parameters, creating database tables, and the CRUD operations, create, update, delete. changing the things. These all are required. So many requirements are there. Take any one of the real world project and keep on try to create a new forms. And CRUD operations are very important. Whenever you are entering, most of the interviews, they will ask you CRUD operations. With the database connection, how you will establish, what are the parameters are required to establish a database connection. These things are very important for beginners. Try to strong on it and learn built-in functions. Have a cop-up to show your resume with a more confident. Meanwhile, you try to learn HTML, CSS, Bootstrap. These all are very simple and easy. Very easy. Compared to the programming, these all are very easy. Nothing I say. As a beginner, who are like that much of coding, like logics and knowledge, is not required for HTML, CSS, and Bootstrap. Comparing of discussion these things. Bootstrap website is there, and all the ready-made code would be there. From there, you can take a copy and paste and apply the modification. You will be done it. But what is the class? What is the external file? And what is the inside the library classes? You should have an aware of it. What are the properties, attributes, how these things are happening. By seeing the large code, by seeing the number of lines like 2000 or 3000 lines, you shouldn't panic it. It won't touch you. What you need to do, if you are preparing a single line, you should understand what you are writing. That is important for coder, any coder. So while learning the things, you require to earning the things also. Don't keep on eye on learning the things only. While learning the things, you need to eye on what is your standardization and how much package you may demand in the market. That way you need to focus. So meanwhile, any of like a few libraries are also there. Very simple libraries. Very, very simple libraries. Object detection system using OpenCV. By knowing these core concepts, loop statements and all, by knowing these core concepts, like how we turtle some functionality we have learned, this way you can create a OpenCV to detecting face detection system, attendance system. You can crack it very simply. If you are very much interested, our Harisystems channel is having object detection system and attendance system with the source code projects. Go through it step by step options. You create it. You will have a great command and programming. You may put in your resume and you may explain more detailed topic information with respect to that. So I wish you good luck, all of you. And if any updates, we'll update you very soon for regarding any free lectures and all. Try to comment of our video lectures. And if you are not done at subscription, do the subscribe. And more the topics like this for advanced topics also. If anyone interested, let us know. We'll share you the. If a group of people are coming, definitely we'll discuss the price and we'll do some price fixing for that also. Yeah, something. Teja is doing a great job. Yesterday's program he done for line of code study. It's awesome. And we have taken with the help of our team also to creating some functionality in that program. So it's a really awesome. Like we have some interns people are there for learning and who are working professionals. Those who are working with the help of YouTube and real world requirements, they are also creating so many functionalities. So those things like each and every step little confused and you have done a great job. So understanding the logic is important here. Any project you may get from anywhere. Yes. Siva is asking a question. Adding registration process, snake game in resume. Adding registration process, what it is? Snake game in resume. Can we get job, or should we try our own project and add in resume? Any one of you try, like you can call it as a real world project is required. So many will do like taking a copy from somewhere else and putting something. Snake game, what is the snake game? It's a very simple game one. As a beginner, very beginner's game that is. So try to more extent. So you try to more extent and create your own projects, anything, anything. Yesterday we have share you like ATM logic. That would be better. If you are having such a logic means you will definitely understand something and you will get it some clarification. And you may explore like so many concepts, like Python package index is there, like so many algorithms and so many libraries are available freely. If you know how to run that library, definitely you will get a great idea to explore any of the library. You will easily get it. Python package index is there, so you can explore it. I'll share the things. Python package indexer. This my screen is visible to you all. The Python package index. It's a vast Python packages and Python libraries are available in this portal. pypi.org. So here you may hit browse projects. So many projects are there. See web development status, programming languages, operating systems, which concept neural language typing, which project you are interested, you go and find yourself. You will get it. These all are free. These all are free. So Python you may choose. Python version 3, 3.10. Which version you require, you may choose. See. PYF mask. See, recently I have heard about it. One artificial intelligence project which is out, like using AI concept. So AI concepts means like something I'm not remember. I won't understand these AI concepts and all. We'll take like a few lines of code and we'll go. Don't think that way. Any one of our algorithm which is already built by someone, that algorithm code will be given to you. Using that reference, you will build your own concept. So this way you need to think. You always need not to write all the code lines by yourself. Someone which are already available and prepared for in a library. Using that library, you can extend your custom, like your own application built. Using that library, you can add on that one, which functionality you require. Rest of the user registration, form creation, form updates, these all are common. Maybe one project may have so many functionalities, so many payment gateway functionality, SMS gateway, email sending option, and user registration, HR module, transaction module, uh, ID proof, or like what we call it as images upload facility. These all are different modules. So one by one you learn it. One how to. These are the things. If I discuss anything, if you are having in your project, definitely they will take you. They'll show you an interest on it. He's having an idea and familiar to do this component. Yes, he'll maybe help and he'll learn the things quickly. This way you need to think and explore your knowledge. By simply sitting and doing the things means nothing will happen. Maybe you will realize in data. Don't feel other way. Why? Because I'm having like around 15 plus years of experience in IT industry, where I have seen so many members who are at beginning their knowledge starting and to entering into writing the jobs and coding and all. I'm given a training session. I conducted the training session for very beginners and who are having 3 years experience people also. After 3 years, then only they'll realize what it is programming and how to. So these all are the experience knowledge I'm sharing with you. What are the levels you have to focus on? See, whenever you are not getting in a solution, don't be panic. Leave it. Take a cup of coffee or tea, or which you are preferable. And next day you may try to focus on that message or error code. Definitely you will get. Definitely you will get. Love it. When you are showing an interest and concentration, and also you try to take an help from Stack Overflow. Stack Overflow will help you like Stack Overflow website will help you in so many ways. So many ways it will help you. So what is the error code you are getting exactly? You need to find here, or else Google you may find. In the Stack Overflow site you need to search. Their error statement is there. Later you may get multiple answers, solutions. These multiple solutions, anyone which can be suits you. You need not to take all the program. You need to concentrate on the line which you are not correctly writing there. This way you need to like build projects. But line of code, how they are written, you need to replace your line, but how they are prepared. That's it. You shouldn't try to take all the programs ready-madely would be there in anywhere. I need to take a copy and I need to paste. In such way, you will be never be built as a program. You will be built as a copy paste master. So focus on the area. Focus on the line of code, which line of code and what the requirement you require. So line by line, whenever you are understanding to building a logics, it won't take much time. Definitely, in 6 months or 1 year, you will be solved many problems. So you are starting as a master. That's it. There is no new problems which are after that time. Whenever the problem is coming, means like problem statement, error or requirement. You don't think it is a problem. It's the requirement. That's it. How we are thinking and how we are seeing the problem, it would be called it as it's a problem. If you are seeing it's a your job and it's your requirement, it would be shown like it's a requirement. That's it. So accordingly, you need to think and broadly think big and try many ways. Many combinations and permutations are there to solve the problems. So don't be panic. No one is master. Who are learning from the scratch anything. Those who are learning the things only, those are the masters only. And you need to keep on update yourself. This is very important. Once you learn the things and if you are calmly sitting and sleeping means after 2 or 3 years you will be outdated again. So what are the latest things are happening in your programming language? Those things, it won't take much time, very lesser time. You need to recap it. What are the updates? How we need to integrate to like which are the existing programming language to like a new one, how the changes are there and how we need to write to make the programs. So that is very easy. If you are not touching new means you will be in outdated. All the requirements on anywhere. If you are learning in 2022, Python 3.1.0, maybe in 2025, it would be like somewhere else, maybe 4 or maybe 5. How they'll release, we don't know. That time, like if you are not learning and if you are working and keep on working on this project only with this language, you will be outdated. On job requirements and whenever you are trying to changing, always will be asked you the latest versions only. No one will concentrate on legacy and old programming languages, versions even. So it won't take much time. In your office timings, you may concentrate 1 hour, 2 hours, not daily, maybe month or maybe 6 months. That's enough. You will understand. Okay, these are the changes. This we if we brush up it, you will be done. That's it. That way you need to learn. Specifically, you need not to take a class and you need not to go to any somewhere else like institutions. It's not required. To see the free classes are also not required. So try yourself. Wish you good luck, all of you, and giving a great job, like a great response also here. So I ask you to prepare like send me a suggestions for to fix a price for certification. If you want anyone, if not required, that would be great and it's okay, always okay. If anyone is required, definitely you share the details with us, like your ideas. We'll arrange the things. Which are the best jobs in IT? All jobs are best in IT. You need great salaries or what you need, Rahul? Yeah, please tell me. Good jobs in IT. So many jobs are there. Programmer, salary and with less skills. Super. Less skills with a high salary. I have to contact any HR and I need to ask. Like DevOps are very greatly, very less skills and very easy to learn and having huge salaries. The demand is nowadays. And AWS concepts are also using Linux operating system. Development operations and AWS and Linux OS. You will get a great job, like great packages and in demand also in future. And job security and the positions are very high. No one will remove immediately. No one. And to learn the concepts are also very easy. Not that much of typical like a programming. Truly, I'm telling, like you are asking, no salary high and less skills means like how the programmer need to think and need to concentrate. This much of stuff is not required for to learn these things. In my view, you don't take as in a public view or sorry, you told me to learn DevOps on that day or AWS. After 5 years or 6 years, till now I'm not getting job. You are the creator to change my life. Don't you blame it and think. Listen the like all the persons. So many people will guide you and so many people will suggest you so many things. All you need to listen and finally taking a decision by your end. You know what is your strength. If you are putting extra efforts, you take a great decisions. If you are not taking like that much of effort, go for other categorization and chances. And testing are also we are having a great opportunities nowadays. For automation testing, you need to learn. Python with Selenium is also there. For automation, you have to learn. Yes. Yeah, Teja, keep in touch with me. Like if anyone who are interested to initiate advanced topics, definitely will start it. Which would be like a premium. You have to pay for some fee, very little bit like a low fee. We'll try to fix. Anyone of the group who are interested, just put a message in group chat also, WhatsApp. If anyone interested in like advanced topics, let them ask like details. We'll discuss and we'll fix a little bit of amount for that because almost 20 days we have given a huge tutorial. I think we are initiated. It's the first time. from the past, like when we initiated the programs in online, first time we have created for free classes, like so many free classes are done. As a program, we are initiated, this is the first Python. So who are interested, let me know. So you try to, who are interested, you do, those who try to like keep on touch with me, definitely will do like more exercises there. If you want to learn like some basics from Django also, definitely we'll extend the lectures. The Django like framework, how it will work, and very quickly we'll try to close the things. Yeah, website in advanced class means like using Django framework means it comes under web app only. Website only you will create using Django framework. With one like SQLite database also you will learn. Just for that also we'll try to fix like very less lectures. Like almost if we need to estimate the things, like what are the topics we need to cover, then only we'll fix the length. It might be 10 days or 15 days. Each day 1 hour only we'll take the class. If more than 1 hour means no developer, no programmer, or no student will not understand the logics and it won't extend. So we are fixing each day 1 hour only. According to that, you need to practice yourself another 1 or 2 hours. So concepts are here like so many concepts in advance. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 concepts are here. And maybe like 7 to 8 concepts are available in Django framework also. So almost it may take in 15 days, I think so. If we mixed the things in a day, 2 or 3, then we'll make it very quick. Day means each 1 hour only. Even advanced topics means within 1 hour only you have to take. Almost 7. We are running with the next session now. So any queries regarding, if anyone who are having any queries, just let me ask now. We are the concluding the session. So who wants to continue the sessions and who wants to extend the session, who are interested to join in advance, touch with me in sending my personal message. So if you are coming with a group, definitely we'll reduce the price and we'll discuss more on it. And time schedule also we'll try to fix it. If anyone who are interested, like your friends or colleagues or students from the coding for kids onwards, like 6 to 7 years age onwards, we are taking Python and web development courses. Refer us and definitely we'll discuss with them with the zero coding knowledge, who are at zero coding knowledge from the scratch. We start the programming to teach them and will help them to giving a full stack development courses. I hope you enjoyed a lot, all are, and we'll catch you soon and more participants in our advanced lectures. Thank you all. Yeah, definitely. Who are interested will touch with each other. Thank you, Siva, for your wonderful feedback. I would request you, like, I will request you all who are not submitted your reviews in our portal, and a review form I'm sharing here. Submit your great reviews here by writing something. So many people are putting like simply stars, some words, how you are enjoyed and what you have learned the things, how the lectures are understandable. These things, a few lines you may add there and submit your great reviews. Who need in a certification, touch with me. Once we fix the prices, definitely will update you. That will be very helpful for you in your career. Think about it and get back to me. Thank you all.